SWAT, hood hero. Got Johnny Dang, on a pillow. Got chicken wrapped in Nero. She took on and she can hear. She don't want it no more, don't want it. I get it and go. She don't want it no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Try to owe me something, better pay your toll. I lick the spoon and I scrape the balls. Scrape the balls, scrape the balls. Seen way too many ones, but they throw some honeys. And that whole life that you run from, baby girl, keep running. Keep running. It's special with me. It's precious to me. I got my anchor out. I'm locked in your seat. You know you're my baby now. Special to me. About you time, about you diamonds, you can keep the receipt. I got you down, I got you loose, I guess you owe it to me. Is you down and out, find your spot. She don't want it, no more, don't want it. Get my own, I get it in and go. Try to owe me something, better pay your toll. I lick the spoon and I scrape the balls. Scrape the balls, scrape the balls. Well, I sit down her way. She away. No, she wanna go. No, she don't wanna go. No way.
AOX9.
It's John Mack. How I buy my the world? If she want it, she gon' get it. If she everybody type, she too pretty. I can't buy no for my. I like. Sorry, I ain't tryna keep. I'm too busy. I'm like, why? Pose for me, baby. I'm like, why? Pose for me, baby. I just lead a conversation when they talking about the. Cause when I buy Louis V, mind your business. I just got a thing for. I admit it. They look lit on IG for the image. How your lady got more motion than you got. That's a bum. Never got a man, got a.
At the point guard position, 6 feet 7, number 1, LeBron James.
Well, we can finally say it. The NBA regular season is about to get underway. And here at 2K Sports, we couldn't be happier. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. And a look now at the Hornets' upcoming schedule. On Thursday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Washington Wizards. And then on Saturday, they'll go up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs.
And going up against the Pelicans, that's one to watch for. Fourth contest of this brand new NBA season. I'm interested in how those teams match up in the early part of this year.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In the backcourt, we'll see Maxey and Edgecombe. Down out there with James. And it's Embiid in at the pivot, manning the middle. And for the Hornets, Ball. Is the point with Miller on the wing. Miles Bridges is out there with Knipple. So here we go. It's game one of the regular season for both teams. And Doris, each one wants to start their year on the right foot.
Yeah, both of these teams have been waiting all summer for this game. Tip off to a new season. I can't wait, Kevin.
James, no good. Now Knipple. Miller outside. Guarded by Embiid, pass the ball. Hits it from three-point range.
Boy, very few guys let it fly as often or quickly as Mr. LaMelo Ball.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. We talked about Joel Embiid specifically and what he wants his team to do against him. And Coach said, I want us to make life difficult for him. Every time he catches it in the post, I want us to push back and be physical with him. If he's out on the perimeter, I want to put a hand up on every single shot. Let's see if Coach's message resonates. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Bridges. Following the basket by Tyrese Maxey.
There is such a length that comes with LaMelo Ball. This guy's ability to finish in the paint is really admirable.
Pass to Embiid. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Embiid sets the pick for Edgecombe. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Here's Knippel. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. The drive by Ball. And a great assist by Miller as that one goes in. Ball's got his third basket of the night right there. And here is LeBron. Pass to Edgecombe. From outside, off the mark. For Charlotte, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Ball kicks to Miller. Back to Ball. Clock at 6. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. There's 3-pointers off the mark. The 76ers trail by 5. Well, Greg, we know at his peak, Joel Embiid, one of the elite two-way centers to ever play in the NBA.
The former league MVP, but when you weigh close to 300 pounds, it moves like he did. Not entirely surprising that his lower extremities took a toll.
Brown. The Hornets pull it in.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Lets it go with a 3. Shots good by Miller.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Looking to end the run. It doesn't go for him.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. TB all-world talent with LaMelo Ball. But health and win still a work in progress.
Kevin, we know this. He is highly skilled with the ball in his hands. He's a fearless shooter. For LaMelo Ball, it's as much about entertainment as it is skill. Guys, LaMelo Ball is one of the most popular players with the younger generation, and I think it's the flair and the style and the freedom he brings to the game of basketball.
That one misses. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Bridges shot. Good.
I tell you, no secret of Miles Bridges at his best when finishing at the cup.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. They trail by 9 points. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. The Hornets have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Ball kicks to Miller. James against Bridges. The rebound by James.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Maxey finds James. Embiid in the corner. No good on the 3.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Edgecombe. Embiid, no good. Hornets leading by 7. Knippel with it. He has yet to score. Back to Miller. Fires the three. Maxey grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Pass to Embiid. And here's Brown outside. Score of the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Well, one of the most valued shots in all the NBA, the corner three, and Jaylen Brown makes easy work of it.
Back to Ball. From the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the three, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Back to Brown. Another three for Philadelphia.
That three-point shooting sets up every aspect of Jaylen Brown's game. What a pretty shot.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. He's ready to talk things through with them. No doubt Jaylen Brown is one of the most gifted isolation scorers in the league right now, Doris.
He is one of those guys, Kevin, that you do not want to be defending on an island. Jaylen Brown is an elite athlete, but he is also a three-level scorer, which makes him almost impossible to handle.
Somebody doesn't have rhythm. Dancing the scene.
And the Hornets making a change here. Zawan's checked in. And Philadelphia also making a switch. Simons is checked in. Here's Salon. Miller outside. Pass to Knippel. Here's Ball. They could use a bucket. Krill's the three-pointer. Ball's got 11 points.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game, he says, I can get off the ball as well.
All right, I'm just getting this my headset. I'm told we have Shams Charania, our 2K insider, on the line. He's now with us, and some important NBA news. Hey, Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, Kevin. Still early in the season, but the 76ers aren't wasting any time on personnel changes. They're looking to put more points on the scoreboard and do it efficiently. That's where Anthony Simons comes in. He doesn't have to do too much. He's certainly candidate for the 50-40-90 club. Now, he probably won't get there because it's really hard to do, but it speaks to the value he can give you at that end of the floor on each possession. I can't wait to see how they fit him in offensively.
Thank you for the insight, Shams. Much appreciated. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
And one of the many ways Maxey can hurt you with his shooting, lightning fast on that release.
Miller with a screen on Maxey. Outside, Ball. Some solid defense from Maxey. Philadelphia has gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Outside, Simons. 6 on the shot clock. No good from LeBron.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
And Miller throws it down hard.
And Miller moves well for a guy his size and finds the shot there off the drive.
LeBron James on the win. With the shot, again, Philadelphia.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Here's Salon. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Hornets lead by 3.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Maxey kicks to LeBron. High post, Embiid. The Hornets pull it in.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going. Keep working at it.
Inside. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
What a great pass from Brandon Miller, just understanding how to put it on time and on target.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Some changes here for the Hornets. Diabate's checked in, and James subbed in for Ball. And then for Philadelphia, Bona's checked in, and it's Edwards in for Jaylen Brown. The 76ers trail by 5. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thank you, guys. The Sixers, they want to get over the top. Joel Embiid said, I've accomplished everything individually, but there's one thing missing, which is to win a championship. We have to do whatever it takes to make sure that in the postseason I'm healthy and as dominant as I've ever been. Back to you, Kevin.
His health is key. Allie, we appreciate the report.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
Hornets leading by 5. James outside. Pass to Miller. James sets the screen for Miller. Launches a 3. And it's Bona with the rebound. Philadelphia shooting 44% overall here in the first quarter. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. They set the pick. Simons from outside. That doesn't go, and he's 0-1 from the field. Pass to Miller. Lets it go from deep. Miller with another miss. And so Edwards will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's a 5-point game. Maxey on the wing. Covered by Miller to end the cold streak. And it's laid in by Maxey. Maxey's got 11 points.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Now here's James. Nothing on the board. To the right side. Pass to Miller. Over Maxey. Drains it from 17 feet out. And the Hornets lead by 5.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
27 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Maxey, and it goes down 2 points. He's got 13.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Now Miller, he's got 7. And play stops. Whistle on that. Looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his foot set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Three-pointer, Simons drills it from outside. Simons has got it all tied up now for the 76ers. LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Hornets. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And let's quickly break down the game, guys, we've been watching from the Hornets.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Charlotte shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. And so in the game for the 76ers, LeBron James is out there with Edwards. Then it's Anthony Simons. And it's Bona in at the 5. Pass to James. 5 to shoot. And here is Simons. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Miller dishes to James. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Simons. Pass to Bona. From deep, James tries again, and that one's good. Bona.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here is Miller. He's got 7. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
James, the pass to Simons. Banked in off the glass. Simons has got his second basket of the night.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Pass to Diabate. Now, here is Miller. In the corner, it's James. Miller outside. Off target from three-point range.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Here's Simons. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Oh, gritty inside. Simons amongst the big bodies.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Back to Miller. From past the arc. Pass to Salon. Charlotte moving the ball around. For 3. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hornets lead by 3.
And, Kevin, they dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Philadelphia making a change here. And while we have a chance, let's take a look at the best free throw shooters in the league from last season. Fifth on the list, Tyrese Maxey.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
The 76ers trail by 3. Pass to Bona. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bona's got his second basket of the game.
Terrific move. He sees the opening and doesn't hesitate.
Here's Bridges, covered by LeBron. James looking it over. 5 on the clock. Miller outside. They grab their own miss. Fires from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. Bona's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. It's deflected. Here's Knipple. Edwards defending. Bridges against LeBron. Bridges right side. Here's Knipple. And the 3 ball is good. Knipple's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Pass to Bona. Outside, Maxey. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hornets leading by 4. Bridges inside. Working on James. Miller outside. Back to Bridges. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Philadelphia has gone 0-3 from behind the arc to start the second quarter. Pass to Edgecombe. James sets the screen for Edgecombe. Puts the move on. The call will be against VJ Edgecombe. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for James. Hornets have gone 5 of 12 from the field here in the second. Pass to Miller. Back to Ball. Here's the 3. Here's Knipple. Miller surveying the floor. Ball up top. Over Maxey. Charlotte again missing. And it's Maxey with the ball for the Philadelphia 76ers. Trailing by 4. They host the Kings after this game. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Count it. Maxey's got 15. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Here's Edgecombe following the 3 by Charlotte. Edwards passes to Maxey. 76ers moving the ball around. Edwards, no good. Hornets leading by 5. Miller outside. Back to Ball. Fires the 3. And that one is off.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Outside, Maxey. Pass to Edgecombe. Fires for 3. Knipple with the rebound. Knipple's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now Bridges. Over Edgecombe. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Bridges got his second bucket.
Well, Bridges is one of those guys that can get to the mid-range and make the bucket consistently.
Maxey against Ball. Maxey, no good.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Bridges kicks the ball. Here's Diabate. Pass the ball. Latrey score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those 3-point attempts.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. James checked in for the Hornets. Philadelphia also making some changes. Accordy's checked in. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. James comes in for Wade. And here is Bridges. To the inside. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Now, here's Maxey. 15 points in the game. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
Embiid has to deal with as much contact inside as anyone. He's good at going up and getting to the strike.
First free throw is good.
Better than most centers from the line. Embiid exceptional with his hands.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Good on the shot.
Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
The 76ers trail by 11. Maxey with it. Embiid with a screen on Ball. From deep, Maxey. Bridges with the board. The Hornets shooting it quite well. 52% from the field in the second quarter. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, Jaylen Brown is rounding out his game in all facets. He said, I definitely worked on my playmaking, just being able to see the floor, making great reads, creating for my teammates, and putting pressure on the defense. Guys, back to you.
Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Here's Brown following the bucket by the Hornets with the step back. It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
Offensively, Maxey can be such a problem. He attacks you with that relentless energy.
Back to Ball. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Embiid sets the pick for LeBron. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. The 76ers able to retain possession here. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And you know Miller was in his head on that one. Nice job just staying connected, making the shot uncomfortable.
A shot missing.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
There's 14 seconds left here in the second. Now, here's Maxey. He's got 17. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead. Maxey's got 6 points in the quarter. And that does it for the first half of play. Hornets lead by 9. Now we have a moment to go courtside. Allie LaForce has got something for us.
I'm alongside Coach Nick Nurse, and I know you're not too happy with the execution at the defensive end. What needs to be cleaned up?
Yeah, we're making some mistakes on some of the switches. We're making some mistakes on some of the weak side. And then when we did get them to miss a couple, they tipped them right back in. So lots to clean up there.
Okay, it'll be a tough halftime speech from Coach.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Halftime is here. And what better way to tip it off than to analyze the latest news on the trade front?
Seems like every year Simons is in these discussions. Terrific offensive player, and he continues to improve.
An outstanding scorer, an underrated distributor. He should be a key cog in their rotation moving forward. And looking back on that first half, it certainly hasn't gone as planned for the 76ers.
They're within striking distance. They've done a few good things out there, but rebounding is not one of them, Shaq.
Probably the difference in the game, which I'm sure Coach is reminding them of. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Ball is the point with Miller on the wing. Bridges out there with Knipple. That's the groove starting the second half for Charles Lee. Pass to Edgecombe. Kicks it out to James. Inside. Now Edgecombe. Shot clock at 5. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And it's 9 points here for P.J. Edgecombe. Bridges outside. Miller outside. Down low. Embiid with the steal. Maxey feeling it out a bit. James, the pass to Maxey. And the layup is good. Maxey's got 21 in the game.
A pretty nimble guy. Maxey mixes up the defender with that dribble move to create space.
Ball finds Miller. Off target with his 3.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
When it comes to Jaylen Brown, Greg, what qualities does he add to a team?
Well, I love how active and physical he is. He poses such a difficult challenge on both sides of the ball. With a Finals MVP award to his credit, you know he's as mentally tough as anyone in our league.
And the Hornets miss again.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
Pass to Edgecombe. And here's Embiid. He's covered by Ball. From deep LeBron, the Hornets pull it in. Ball's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
The quick look, no good that time.
Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
Now Maxey. He's got 23. It's good. This game is all even. 25 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Miller kicks to Bridges. Outside, Ball. Six to shoot. The end of the drought. Again, Ball missing.
Oof, ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Here's James. Smooth finish inside by LeBron.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Let's use this break for a quick look at the squads that really made it happen on the fast break last season. The 76ers third, the Hornets fourth.
It's all about the fast break with these two groups. I mean, they were terrific a season ago, playing at a breakneck pace.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Pass the ball. To stop the run. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Maxey against Ball. Shoots. Maxey, no good. Charlotte trailing. Miller outside. Back to Bridges. Shoots over Edgecombe. Bridges shot. Good. Bridges has got 8.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by Philadelphia.
Maxey against Ball. Up top, Maxey. He's got 25. The 76ers need to get off a shot. A shot by LeBron, no good.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Bridges passes the ball. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Charlotte shooting 47% from the floor, getting it done. Offensive rebound. Bridges finds Ball. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got 23 points.
Well, 1 make in 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Pass to Brown. The 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the 3-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
You think about what Jaylen Brown brings to the table. Elite athleticism, 3-point shot making, attacking the rim in transition, so much to like.
3 shots. 3 shots.
And he hits the first of 3.
What I love about Jaylen Brown is his commitment to improvement. This guy's worked hard on his 3-point shooting. He's worked hard on his handle and his decision making, and there's still another level to come.
Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. And the Hornets with possession here. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. They've got the Wizards ahead of them. Their next game in Washington. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Chance to check out the numbers for Miller. He's coming off an excellent season. Put up about 21 points a game, 4 assists, and 5 rebounds. And it's nice to be able to bring someone with his defensive skill set off the bench.
I think, in fact, to win a championship, you usually need a guy like this on your roster.
Here's Knippel. 8 points for him. Ball no good. Outside, Maxey. Embiid with the screen on Ball. Ball against Maxey. Got a piece of it. Miller outside. Ball surveying the defense. Shot clock at 6. Miller against Brown. Miller, no up. And here's Maxey. He's got 25. Softly drops in the floater. Maxey's got the lead up to 2 now for Philadelphia.
Oh, what a shot by Maxey. Not putting too much behind him.
Outside, Ball. Pass to Knippel. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And they get it back. Now, here's Ball. Here's Bridges. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 6 assists now in the game.
And they're just doomed if they keep letting them post up like that.
You've got to deny the position to afford them no opportunity at making that entry pass into the post.
Now, here's Maxey. 27 points for him. Embiid with the screen on Bridges. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Embiid throws it down.
And of all LeBron's championship characteristics, and there are many, his greatest may be his unselfishness.
To the middle, here's Bridges. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Now, here's Maxey. Fires from the line, and the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Another reason why they're up, just taking what the defense giving him here.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Making the switch here. Zawan's checked in. Simons, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Let's hear it for your Middle Stingers.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. A 2-point game for the lead. And Zawan gets it to go. Zawan's got 7 points.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Miller outside. Pass to Knueppel. No good on the triple. For Philadelphia, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Maxey kicks to Brown. Embiid the screen. Just 5 to shoot. Embiid throws it down.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Pass the ball. Miller outside. And the layup's good off the glass. 8 points for him. This game has a lot of character here in the 3rd period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Now, here's Maxey. He's got 29 points. In the corner, it's James. There's the triple. Miller grabs the miss. The Hornets with the lead. For his age, Brandon Miller has an extremely polished offensive game.
He does, Kevin. You can count on him to carry an offense if need be for a 6-8 minute stretch. He's got size, he's got skill, and he's a willing participant offensively.
Philadelphia with the ball. To the basket by Charlotte. Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Tries the spin move. Here's Knipple. Outside ball. In the corner, Knipple with it. Kept alive. Well, it was only a matter of time that they finally get the bucket. And the Hornets lead by 5. And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out.
All right, everybody. Now coming into the floor, it's your scoring squad. Let me hear you make some noise. Get up and get noisy, baby. It's your scoring squad.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. With the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard to show us the league's best shooting teams last season. 5th on the list, the Hornets.
Hard to shoot the ball any better than they did. I mean, they weren't the best in the league, but, man, they were right there.
The 76ers trail by 5. Simons with the ball. He's got 7. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. Simons has got 10 points in the game.
And you got to get out on that if you're the defense. Simons, too big a threat from deep.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, in a close game like this, that is the kind of mental lapse you have to avoid.
Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Philadelphia's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Wade against Bridges. Now here's Wade. He's tightly guarded. He's off on that one. And for the Hornets, their shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. 6-second difference between shot and game clock. Edwards against James. Here's Bridges. No good. Now here's Simon. Over Miller. No good on the last second attempt there. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. It's Charlotte. They lead by 2. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And so in the game for the 76ers, they've got James. Edgecombe is out there with Anthony Simons. And there's Embiid, and it's Brown, and at the 3, the small forward.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Outside, James. Pass to Embiid, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
5 to shoot. Here's Edgecombe. The 76ers with another miss.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And it's Ball, that time on the assist by Bridges. Ball's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, LaMelo is always a tough matchup, but tonight, almost impossible.
Here's Edgecombe. He's covered by Ball. Embiid with the steal. Ball against Brown. Pass to Embiid. Picked away. On the wing, Miller. Here's Ball. Good. And Miller gets the assist. Miller's got 9 assists now tonight.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
James looking it over. Pass to Embiid. It's a floater. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
He's trying to flip the script here, but guys, he cannot find any level of consistency.
Here's Salon. James covering. Just 5 on the clock. Outside, Ball. Shoots. Rebound by the 76ers. Brown's got 8 rebounds in this game. Embiid the screen. To stop the drought, Brown gets it done inside.
Well, at 6'7", this is a forward, Jaylen Brown, who handles it well, cuts his way right through the defense.
There's Ball with the 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's James. Pass to Brown. Strong finish through the contact from Brown.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
Back to Ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ball's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, hard to operate any more efficiently than this guy has this quarter.
Pass to Embiid. Kicks it out to LeBron. They get it back. Assertive move by Embiid.
It just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly to get the putback.
Now, here's Ball. Tight defense on him. Bridges inside the three-point line. Misses the hole. Now shooting 8 for 14. To the inside. Simons kicks to Brown. Embiid is at the elbow. And Embiid throws it down.
And seeing a guy as big as Embiid being so fluid in terms of his movement, jaw-dropping.
Hornets leading by 11. Back to Ball. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Miller, no luck.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Now James. Bridges with the rebound.
Nothing going his way. Boy, it feels like he's forcing it and to no avail.
Rips it down with 2 hands.
And you can put Miller on either side of that pick and roll action. He has a terrific IQ.
And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Charlotte making a switch. Knipples checked in. And the 76ers also making a change. Maxey's checked in for Anfernee Simons. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
And Allie, thanks so much. Now, here's Maxey. Nice use of the glass on the finish.
And with how explosive Maxey is, he's not your average guard in the paint.
Ball against Maxey. Rebounded by Brown. The 76ers trail by 11.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Maxey. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Now, here's Ball. Now here's Bridges. Miller with the ball. Picked up by Edgecombe. Oh, the dunk!
Now LaMelo getting better at running pick and roll action. This guy's so gifted setting up his teammates.
Maxey. And he gets the floater to drop.
How about the touch on that shot? That is tougher than it looks, folks.
Hornets leading by 11. Outside Bridges. Now Ball. Guarded by Embiid, and he banks the layup in.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for Charlotte.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LaMelo Ball.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
Maxey against Ball. From 19, that one goes.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. And now, our player of the game, LaMelo Ball.
equilibrium, little high, little low. I ain't worried about the Wi-Fi code. Living in the moment till I get home. You ain't gotta get too